Hey guys, how's it going? All right, welcome back to another stash builder collaboration between I think there's lots of people joining right now actually. So there's myself, Misty Delaney, 907, Crafty Life. Anyway, random people. I will list everybody in the description bar below. But okay, so we're using some distress ink today. But this is the brainchild of Misty. So you will find her her channel link there first. But maybe a little more pink. I don't know. Pink around the edges. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe move it here a little bit. I don't know. Need a little bit more saltwater taffy here. Want it to kind of pop, but not too much. I'm going to try that again. I did cut some extras, so we're okay. I'm going to start off with this color. Maybe I started off with that color already. I don't know. But I'm going to keep adding just a little bit more of that. I want it primarily the saltwater and the antique linen. But anyway, so this is a collab of creative people that that want to build up their stash of cards for, you know, various things throughout the year. Now, the theme this month was there's a different theme each month, and you can check her channel out if you want to play along. It's an open collab, so you can kind of hop in, hop out. All right. I'm going to do a couple more just because I am. Partly because I can't remember which one of these I used. So this is part of how it turned out. So I know I used the pink in this one, but I can't remember on this one. Maybe I used both. Well, let's start with a little of this one. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So it was salvage patina. And some of this one. And then some pink. Although it would look really nice, I think, with the saltwater taffy, too. So, but anyway, these are supposed to be baby cards, right? But they're not. That's the theme of the month, anyway. But Misty said that if you didn't need the theme of the month, you could do whatever that you wanted to and make 3 cards for it. So, like 3 cards on the 3rd of the month, right? So, this comes out every 3rd, and for the year of 2024. All right, now I'm starting to make mud, so I'm going to quit. Plus, I'm going through too many paper towels. Ugh. Okay. All right, so we have some of these, some of this, and we need it to dry, so we're going to move on to a dry one here for a second. But anyway, so I don't know the theme necessarily. It's kind of just an all-around get well, not really get well, but that's who I have in mind for it. At least one of them. But it's not going to say get well. It's just going to be a butterfly lady. Partly because I love butterflies, and partly because my aunt loves butterflies, thankfully. So, okay. Just going to put her about there. And we're using this set. This is from AliExpress. I think the original set is from Finnabair, maybe. But anyway, it says freedom is a state of mind. Dare to spread your wings. Don't forget to fly. And then in the middle over here, it says don't forget to fly. And then this one says dare to spread your wings, and some just random circle things. So I'm just building my stash of kind of like, I guess you could say thinking of you, you know, without that exact wordage. But, so this first one's going to be for my Aunt Sandy, who is in the hospital, bless her heart, again. And I had it wrong. I thought she was having like it's kind of like a TENS unit replaced in her back, but it wasn't. She'd already blown all those out of the water. Like, she's had to have something super strong. One was supposed to last like 5 years, but it works as your pain happens, right? So she like ran out of batteries within a year for that. And the doctor just didn't expect that much pain or whatever for her. I don't know, it bless her heart. I'm telling you, I don't even know what to say. She has had it so rough that it's just unreal. I really don't think I could do that. I've always said she's like the strongest woman I know. So, okay, I'm gonna put one of these on here. This has a weird permanent like ring. Like I left a stamp or something forever. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, so we've got our lady stamped. And we really don't need that. We're just going to randomly stamp these larger ones and then a few smaller ones. So we will just work on that. But anyway, she had her recent surgery was, and I want a few up here that are like, you know, like how you run out of ink, like that, whatever they call it, third or second generation and third generation stamping. You know, you can get a few more on there. So we're just going to surround her by these little bubbles. Maybe they're orbs, I don't know. But anyway, so my aunt was actually, come to find out, having this time, well, she needs that thing replaced in her back as well, but the surgery is going to have to be, or had to be, it already happened now, fast. And they weren't going to be able to do that because this one was so intense. So they'll have to go in and do that one some other time. And so that was kind of a bummer, I'm sure. But she was having rods put down through her back. She already has some, but down into like her, I don't know what area, her behind area. But so they did the surgery, and it was like a major thing, you know, which, I mean, most surgeries are, but okay, I'm getting a little over whatever here, but I do want a couple of these that are a little bit different. So all right, I think it's gonna have to be enough bubbles. It's hard to talk and think, y'all. All right, I'm gonna move that over there for a second. You know what, let me see if these aren't, I want them to get a little more dry before we stamp on them, so we can work on something else and come back to that one. But anyway, they put the extra rods and stuff through there, and so they thought that would help. And what I did was just stamp like another one of these, and then stamp the butterflies on it, and then I've been cutting them out with my fussy cutting scissors, which I'm not really a fussy cutter. Don't like fussy cutting too much, but we do what we have to do, right? Maybe that one, one up there. I don't know. Anyway, just kind of a card to cheer her up, though. But anyway, so they put those in, and she was not doing very well that first day, like, at all. And then they realized what had happened was her bones, sorry about my hands there, I have ink all over them, basically exploded or just like disintegrated or something. So whew, them to stick up just a little bit. So anyway, they had to hurry up and do a second surgery to put more rods there. And so she's not, the bone just wouldn't hold it. And she is doing some better now. They expect her to be in there at least 11 days or so. And then they're going to move her, because they even had all kinds of complications. Like something to do with her arm and something about her IV. I don't know. They were giving her fluid and it went into something, and I think maybe her IV came out or something. Anyway, it went into her arm, and then her arm was all swollen, and so she was having to keep that up, and just like extra little things that she just did not need. But I mean, it happens, I know. So, all right. But what I'm saying is she has been through a lot, and she's going to have possibly a couple of months in like a rehab place, trying to be able to walk again. She hasn't been able to walk in a long time. She has now, let me find my tape, been in a, well, she started off the walker, then she went to like the rollator thing, then a wheelchair, and so basically she's in a wheelchair all the time. And so, but they think with this surgery, there's, you know, with a lot of therapy and things, then there's a slight chance she may be able to walk a little again, which I mean, anybody would love, right? But she is a very, very independent lady. So not being able to sometimes do things for herself or whatever is very, very hard. And I wish she wasn't so far away. I would definitely help her out. But I know, like, it's hard on the families. It's hard, you know. We've gone through that, so know all about that stuff. But anyway, okay, let's see. So, okay, I have more to do. Well, we're going to do some other things, but I started to say, don't let me forget. But how are you going to tell me, right? Okay, so we're just going to use, trying to figure out which one's the most dry. Maybe this one. I don't know, maybe that one. If it doesn't stamp very well, don't hold it against the stamp, but, you know, it's not the stamp's fault. But anyway, so since she's going to be in there for at least months, we don't really know, I'm going to be doing a lot of little cards for her, and some will be, you know, funny, some will be more serious, and just, you know, something to get some happy meal and make the days a little bit brighter. So she was very close with my mother before my mother passed away, and they've always been super, super close. So I always try to stay in contact and things like that. Just, I feel like, well, I mean, I love her anyway, but I feel like my mother would appreciate that. So, okay, so we're just going to go back to our little orbs here. Send her some good healing energy. And, ooh, got that on that too. Wipe that off before I put my big old fingers in there. So now we're just going to use that little tiny one. Should probably make my poor little father a card. He's dealing with shingles right now. But have you guys had your shingles vaccine? That kind of thing. I haven't done that yet. But I might. So I don't know at what age you can take it. But I guess you could probably take it at any age you really probably want to these days. But what do they recommend it? About 55 or I'm 40. Am I 46 or 47? I think I'm 46. Yeah, 46. I don't know. But I don't want that stuff. Let me just tell you. Do not, do not, do not. Alright, so I'm going to put one there. One there. And I need another one. No, I probably need another big one. Now, I'm not going to go through and cut all that little woo-woo-woo stuff out. I don't have any time for that. So, I'm just going to make it like it's kind of a smooth deal there. But, you know. And I thought this was like skipping or something, but it's made that way, so. Just hit a couple of these. Do you guys fussy cut a lot? Fussy cutting is definitely, some people love it. They find it very relaxing. It is definitely not my favorite thing, but, and this is not major fussy cutting, so that's good. But the people that do serious fussy cutting, I can't talk, who has my sympathies. I got my aunt a cup. It says something like, something about, I wish we could, something about, too bad we can't take your pain and give it to somebody we both don't like or something. But she's got a weird sense of humor, so I hope she'll like that. But, I have to find out the official name of the place and all that. Maybe send her, I don't know. She's not too big on flowers, but maybe a balloon or something. I mean, she loves like pictures of flowers, but, and her and her husband both love to garden, but not actual flowers, so. All right. I feel like even though, like, I meant it to be the second, third generation, it looks like it kind of didn't stamp, you know what I mean? Would somebody else know that? That's what I'm trying to get at. Whatever. Anyway, I did think about making baby cards I actually gathered that, and for fur babies instead of babies. I don't necessarily know anybody right now that's having a baby or foresee needing one, or definitely not needing 3, I don't think. But, I think next month is birthday, isn't it? I believe. Now that I need 5,000 of, but might have to do more than 3, but 3 will definitely get me started. And sometimes that's all it takes, is just getting started. Like, I've been actually wanting to do this video early for quite a while now, and I haven't. Of course, tonight is the night of the 1st, like it's 11 o'clock, but so I have to at least do it a day or so ahead, because who knows with my uploading, whatever, my Wi-Fi is always crazy, and yeah, so there's that. Have to allow an extra day for catastrophes, you know. Actually, our power was off today, but for about 4 hours. It was a scheduled outage. They did let us know, but that was, but you know, tonight, I don't know if that had anything to do with anything. Maybe not. But my internet seems, or my Wi-Fi anyway, signal seems very, very strong. So hopefully this will upload tonight and be quick. You never know. I can dream, right? But sometimes, what I was saying, oh, you know what? Ooh, and I already stuck that one on there. Daggone it. Well, it's okay. So what we're going to do is something I've grown quite fond of lately. Splatter. Their Alta New Jet Black ink spray. it is just perfect for adding a little extra splatter. I love it. But anyway, what I'm trying, I could never finish a thought or story or anything. It's just you got to come in the craft room, right? Like, I'll sit there and think about it and be like, well, and then I'll go put in laundry, or I'll do this or do that, or, but you actually have to come in the room, you know what I'm saying? So, but once I actually get in here, even though, because it's like I'm waiting on inspiration to hit, and I don't feel like it's going to hit me in the living room, you know, or wherever. But once I actually, if I can just get my big butt to come in here, then I'm okay, right? Okay, now I can put it on. We're going to do one more thing, but it's not going to be anything that we need to not have it mounted for. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is just do this unraveled mica stain. So it gathers on the bottom a lot, but I'll shake that around. Actually, yeah, that's the only one I have out here, so it'll work. Get it good, and it still, look at that, man. It's like major on the bottom there. Good Lord, my hands are, ooh. Okay. Just gonna give it a little spritz. A little sparkle. Okay. Alright. So, and here is my third one that I did. Just sparkle that one a little bit, not too much. Alright, so they've all got splatter, they've all got sparkle, some dots, a few butterflies. I think we're good. So here are my Stash Builder collab cards for today, February, or well, it's going to be on the 3rd, right? So technically you're seeing this on the 3rd. So February the 3rd, here's my 3. And thanks for watching. And like I said, check out everybody else in the link below. Thank you to Misty for hosting this. Great idea. And it's definitely helping me build my stash. But I'm actually using them pretty quick. So I'm looking forward to next month so we can be on this. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.